If you're a real estate investor who thinks you need more leads, you don't. Here's why. You need to work everything you can on yours. Those sellers that say no just means they're not ready right now, okay? The situation isn't at the right moment for them. And, they're a lot of times they're in these situations for a long time before they finally get to that point, okay? So you have to stay engaged with them. Doesn't mean you're reaching out saying, are you ready to sell your house? Have you sold your house yet? That's horrible follow-up, okay? It's about rapport. It's about keeping in contact with them and having a relationship of sorts with your sellers. That way, when they are ready to make that move, when that pain has gotten to that point, you're who they think of, okay? There's lots of ways you can do this. You can do it with text. You can do it with email. You can do it with phone calls, postcards, sending a handwritten note occasionally. That's something we do in our office sometimes. Certain situations where we're like, okay, this is getting a little bit touchy for them. They're going through a bad time. Write them a handwritten note, send it out. You can even plan that out. We do that sometimes. We tell our acquisition manager, hey, put a task in so you can remember to send a note card out in 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 days, whatever the case is. That kind of thing makes a big difference, okay? You don't need to just spend money on new leads because you're not getting a contract the first time you talk to somebody, okay? Money's in the follow-up. Money's in the follow-up. Money's in the follow-up. You hear it all the time, but you have to hear it more. You do need new leads, but you don't need as many as you think. Work the ones you have, be consistent, pay attention to your timing, and pay attention to your messaging, okay? Know what the pain points are of your seller, not just that surface pain. What's the root? What's really going on psychologically with them to be in this situation and what they actually need to get out of it instead of just throwing them an offer. You can throw an offer to everybody, okay? You can just send out blanket offers. Doesn't mean you're going to get anything. Follow up with them. Be consistent, okay? You need to be predictable to a point, but that doesn't mean follow up every day in most scenarios. And make sure your messaging is on point with what's going on in their life. My team does this through a lot of ways, but the main way that we track everything and we do this is through Pete. Pete's a real estate software that we've developed for real estate investors. It's not something that's built on another platform and, kind of works for investors. No, it's built specifically for real estate investors to handle these challenges and handle these situations for us so that we can communicate with our sellers, be on their mind when they are ready to sell. If you want to get more information about Pete, check out PeteREI.com or click the link below.